I voted yes, that capitalism does work for me, even though I had to give it a bit of thought, because it works for me personally, but I'm not sure if it works necessarily for all of society and everybody on this earth.
Probably does work for me in my life, in my professional life, quite well. But doesn't work that well in other bits of my life. So I decided to vote no this time.
I voted yes, but not because of massive passion for capitalism, but just it's more pragmatic than idealistic.
I don't believe that there's one answer to this question. Of course, the question is about you as an individual, but I don't know if I can see myself abstracted from the totality that I exist in. So that's why I've chosen really not to answer that question.
Capitalism has massive faults, but it seems the best that we've come up with.
If you look at, say, the Gates Foundation or Warren Buffett, I mean, these are, I suppose, kind of bastions of capitalism. But look at what they're doing with it, and that's a fantastic thing.
It's not working for things we have in common, like the air and the water and the general shared commons.
GDP as a measure measures bombs, but it doesn't measure the connection that you have with your neighbor. So much capital exists between people rather than above people, and that's a very interesting point to try to get to understand.
I think capitalism, it does work, but it needs to be regulated a bit better than it currently stands, because there's far too much inequality and far too much of a focus on growing when we can't grow forever. So, yeah.
I think you need a C option. Capitalism in different flavours or different strengths or different essences. It's a spectrum rather than a yes or no.